It's the morning weather briefing. This is for Monday, the 21st of July. This is James Spann. It's a new day, but an old forecast. Come on, this is mid-July, mid to late July, which means you know what we're going to say. It will be hot, it will be humid, and some folks could see a thunderstorm this afternoon. You say that anytime in late June, July, August, and you're safe. Heat levels probably elevated a smidgen this week, but still, we should be in the 90s this time of the year. We'll take a look at the tropics and much more as we go. This is the upper air look this morning. A little upper high shows up near the Gulf Coast. And again, the mid-latitude westerlies are up north. Winds aloft are light and variable. And nothing across Alabama on radar this morning. Looks like a couple of showers just north of Scottsboro in Tennessee. Maybe a couple of spotty showers up in Jackson County. But again, most of the scattered showers will come after 1 o'clock this afternoon. Hey, look at Birmingham at 80. You know what that is? That is the UHI, Urban Heat Island effect. In the cities. Cities are warmer at night. Most everybody else in the 70s. We're expecting highs in the mid-90s in most spots today. And again, these maps can be so confusing. It's just like everybody's going to be hot and humid. Some counties have a heat advisory. Some counties don't. And it's just a odd-looking assortment of counties in orange there, but understand everybody will be up the 90s today. Technically, the way this works, where the heat index could approach 105, that's where you got the orange counties. And we got the heat advisories in effect from the Great Plains down into the southeastern states. Here's the severe weather outlook today. We have a chance of strong to severe storms up north, parts of the high plains into Montana. Pretty much the same thing tomorrow. Minnesota, some of the adjacent states. And we do note a small marginal risk over parts of South Georgia. And on day 3, which is Wednesday, again, a risk of severe storms way up north from South Dakota into the western Great Lakes. Rain for the next 7 days for most of the state. Most of the state on an average basis. Rain amounts 1 to 2 inches. Maybe a little lighter for the Tennessee Valley, maybe a little heavier near the Gulf Coast. And again, if you got a beach trip, no worries. These maps can be scary when you see numbers a little elevated there. And again, I say this all the time, but you will have the chance of a storm every single day on the Gulf Coast in summer. That's the way it works. But it rains and it moves on, and that'll be the case this week. And the tropics are no concern for the Gulf. We've got that one yellow X on the board. That's a tropical wave in the very low latitudes out in the middle of the Atlantic, and the Hurricane Center giving this only a 20% chance of developing. And again, it's surrounded by dry air. Winds aloft are going to be harsh as it approaches the Windward Islands. So again, the odds of this thing developing are quite low. Rest of the Atlantic basin, as you can see, very quiet. Model fans, here we go. GFS, 06C run, 4 o'clock today. Big old upper high that's crossed the deep south. 591, height's not overly high, but again, anytime they get up a little bit in July, you know it's going to be hot. Let's check the high-resolution HER model, valid this evening at 6 o'clock. And again, we'll see these little spotty showers and thunderstorms about, much like yesterday. It will not rain everywhere, but if you get under one, it'll pour. Our little tennis group had one of those yesterday about 5:30. But again, highs up in the middle 90s, and it's the same thing tomorrow. Check the high-resolution HER, valid tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. And, of course, the radar will not look exactly like that. Your phone app that shows future radar, which is model output, it's just not good in summertime. The high-resolution convection-allowing models, the CAMs, they just can't handle random air mass convection. Just be aware of that. Mid-90s. Same thing on Wednesday, mid-90s, lots of sun, only isolated storms. The heights come down a little bit later this week. This is Thursday and this is Friday. The high Friday dropping about 5 degrees to near 90. And scattered showers and storms should be a little more active. Still not raining everywhere, but a bit more active. There's a look at Saturday and there's Sunday. So evidence in terms of the scattered storms, the coverage could be a smidgen higher on Saturday, maybe decreasing a bit on Sunday, but the idea stays the same. It's just summertime. And here's a week from today. This is Monday, July 28th. 597 upper high as the upper ridge strengthens again. And if that's right, that would be just hot and dry with isolated afternoon storms. We'll go out 10 days. This is Wednesday of next week, July 30th. Upper high shifting a little to the west. And again, that would be just standard summertime weather. Low to mid-90s, hot, muggy, a few scattered storms in the afternoon. Rain for the next 15 days. The mean, a little over 1 inch, not that much. This is out through August 4th. Temperatures off the NBM National Blend of Models. Low to mid-90s. 94 today, down to 90 by Friday, then back up in the mid-90s next week. And if you're looking for a good cold front, you're looking here in the wrong place. This is the latest long-range guidance. This is for July 28th through August 3rd. Temperatures above average over much of the contiguous United States. So if you're checking on a thunderstorm, you might want to do it inside and not outside. I'm just saying. This was this weekend. Wait for it. Wait for it. Yeah. You might just want to watch the window next time. So another great sunset last night. Wow, summer sunsets are great. Again, we get the little convective debris from the scattered storms in the afternoon, and love that shot. Love that tractor. Tea time out in the sunflower field. Hey, dogs love a good sunset. Chickens love a good sunset. Kids and horses love a good sunset. All these pictures were taken yesterday, and even snails love a good sunset. But yeah, the colors were just great last night with a few towering cumulus clouds around. Gulf Coast looking good. Panama City Beach. How about that big ball of fire setting on that horizon there? So let's see what we've got going on here this week. New week, new schedule. By the way, had a really good time up at Turbo Coffee in Florence on Saturday. Had a great crowd, marvelous time. Tomorrow going to be, or this morning, I should say, I will be at Hunter Creek Health and Rehab in Northport, senior adults. Looking forward to that. Tomorrow going to be in Bowden, Georgia, at the Bowden Public Library. That program's going to start at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. So if you're in the western part of Georgia, come see us. Bowden, Georgia, Public Library. And I will say they have actually moved the program from the library to Copeland Hall in Bowden. So just be aware of that. It's actually going to be at Copeland Hall, Bowden, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Eastern. Then on Wednesday, going to be speaking to those that go to Independence Place, which is a marvelous ministry within First Baptist Church of Trussville. Thursday, Bridgewood Gardens in Albertville, Sand Mountain, Marshall County. Looking forward to that. Friday, going to be doing a program at Calera Middle School, a summer program, and it should be their last day. We're about to morph from the summer programs into the school year. If you can believe it, school's about to start soon. And we will not have book signings the next two Saturdays, as next week we're going to, beginning Saturday, we're going to get into intense rehearsals and prep for the new Alabama Weather Network, which begins on August 11th. And obviously, I'm very excited about that. This is where we will be able to take care of all 67 counties in the state with long-form severe weather coverage. It doesn't matter where you are. And if you live out in the country, in a city, doesn't matter. Nobody will be ignored. It's going to be a game changer, and that's going to start August 11th. And we'll be doing a lot of preps for that, obviously, next week and the week after that. Hey, tonight's Weather Brains. You know what that means, the weekly show for weather geeks, dweebs, nerds, dorks, and weenies. YouTube.com/weatherbrains, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. The podcast version comes out late tonight. I think tonight we're going to do a tribute to Gary England. For those that don't know, Gary was a longtime meteorologist in Oklahoma City, very legendary, and one of the pioneers in this field. And we'll be doing a tribute to Gary tonight. We'll talk to some of his coworkers, and should be a really good show. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on the television side, ABC 3340 News this evening. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous Monday, and God bless.